I say let's start the shipping. Here we go.
All right. With that said, hello everyone. This is the NGC joining again for another react for a new Helluva short. Because season 3 is unfortunately seemingly far away, but we're gonna get a lot of these shorts apparently in the meantime. And join me again is through random Skype order, Carlos.
Hello! I am the most amazing card fighter alive. The name is Gundam Alligator here, and I'm here to wretch your flames, burn over your twisters, and I'm making sure that all of you are ending up very heated after I get done with you.
All right.
Oh yeah. Goodbye.
Next up, Jenn.
I may be first, I may be last. I may be absolutely cackling at the end of this short. But I am first and always, Jenn. And also, I am starting to, if anyone wants to, I'm starting to get wood and nails and sails to build the ship for this episode. I need some help. Anybody want to help me? Anybody?
I can help.
Yay! Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go! Let's start building a ship.
Building a ship.
We're building a ship. Yeah!
Yeah.
We're building a rocket ship.
Next up,
Fritikin Waiter coming soon to a streaming service near you.
Yeah.
All right. Then next up, Wolfgang.
Hello, everyone. So, a special announcement on National Women's Day. I'm here to say that I'm not a woman. I'm a fucking trans man. So, I'm sorry, women, but I am unfortunately not going to be your company today, as I am a guy. And also, I just watched a fucking Sasquatch making out with a guy. And you know what? I ship it. Thank you for the happy gay couple. Also, technically, it makes me gay that I like men now. So, you know. So,
Here we go now. I don't care. I ship it.
yeah.
Wait, I thought you always swang both ways.
Yeah. But now, when I like women, it's straight. And now, when I like men, it's gay.
Fair enough.
Let's go.
There is truth in what he says.
Indeed.
So
Now I can do a fucking yow yark with one of my friends for no reason in an SMP that we're in. Let's go.
So confirm your pronouns are actually he, him. Eh?
Yep.
Okay, noted.
And now I'm gonna do doomed yowie with one of my friends, and it's gonna be awesome.
Have fun.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go with the fluff. You'll be in the doom corner. I'll be in the fluff corner over here.
Let's go.
I'll be the fluff corner with my cotton candy and fluffy kittens. With a Bigfoot scared with a Bigfoot skin rug.
The Bigfoot skin.
All right.
So,
And then next up, second.
Hi there, this is a second opinion, and from a critic first and a fan second. Yeah, I'm here too.
Yeah.
All right. And we just watched the Helluva Boss short. I think this is Helluva Boss 9 is short 9?
yes,
or-
hella short 9. Hella short
All right.
9.
My first guess was correct. This is surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Derek.
Yeah.
Can I be the first one to chat about this episode? Because this is a bit of mind blowing what this special decided to give us. Like the unique collaboration of Tom Kenny and Ben Diskin. Two voice actors of completely different spectrums working together in the same short. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
legitimately.
and that's absolutely insane casting. I
Like,
don't even know they pulled.
we already have Richard Horvitz for the main cast, so it's literally like Tom Kenny from Nickelodeon collaborating with Richard Horvitz, who literally also worked in a Nickelodeon show, Invader Zim.
There's him.
And then Ben Diskin, who worked on Cartoon Network as flipping Nigel Uno. Oh my God! What? Oh, and he's also the voice actor for Joseph Joestar of Part 2 fame.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wow. Didn't know
Oh.
that.
Oh, and let's not forget about currently he's also the voice actor for the main character Lugosi from Beastars.
Oh my gosh. Joe.
Legoshi is literally my favorite character, by the way, so that's absolutely insane. Like, he's one of my favorite characters of all time, and I read the entire manga, and I have every single physical manga of Beastars in my possession right next to me currently. So, tell me more.
Yeah, so and it's really funny that they aired this episode on the release of the final part of season 3. So literally,
Let's
Ben
go!
Diskin is done with being Lugosi.
Let's go!
Wow.
Yeah, Beastars is over now, officially.
Oh, so it finally ended, eh?
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Oh.
Yesterday.
Yep, yesterday, and I already knew what the ending was because I already read the entire manga.
Yeah, I already read the manga too. I was just waiting for the last episode to come out so I could just binge watch season 3 altogether.
I have the entire I have like the entire like physical collection of manga, and I started collecting these fuckers when I was 13.
Yeah.
Mhm. So yeah, that is my contribution to the initial conversation. Let's hear about everyone else.
Yeah.
Right
What?
now.
I was gonna say, I don't know if this is my favorite short, but I think this is my favorite comedy focused short. Maybe I'm trying to think of all of them.
Yeah.
Mm,
To go,
I
but,
mean-
I think that I don't know if it counts as comedy focused or not, but I mean, Weeb was equal parts comedy as it was anything else, and I feel like I enjoyed the heck out of that one a lot more.
Oh, which one?
The Weeby
Oh, yeah.
short 3. Yeah. With Evelyn. With Amberlyn.
That's one of
We
those
can't
where-
forget about Amberlyn.
Because it's weird. I consider that sort of more of a character focused episode. At the same time, you could argue that this is a Sasquatch character focused episode, but
Yes, this is the Sasquatch focus episode, and I don't mind. I don't mind if they're trying to have like a spin-off with Tom Kenny and Ben Diskin. I mean, come on. Who would want that? Looks
I mean-
over to the internet audience.
Yeah, well, I can see why. I mean, as much comedy as it had, is it in it? Like, what your logic with the categories is? Like taking apart that character, as it were. If it's just the shorts where the only goal was clearly to fuck around, just being as goofy as they could with nothing that really had to do with anything. So not Big Boss, the last one, not Millie's sister, just screwing around. Let me see. I think actually, as far as the cryptozoology goes, I might give the edge to chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh.
The chupacabra.
Yeah, nothing. I don't know what it is. The way they animated Blitz in that moment. That's right. I'm the fucking chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
I always remembered of the time that I was in a hotel after a convention and I was on the React in the hotel and I was just laughing about the chupacabra and was worried I was going to wake up the people in the hotel. Truly a moment of all time.
That he's so excited to be owning that moment now. He still has no idea what it is they keep calling this thing.
Chupacabra.
But also how it goes all in on the actual goats, and the one ends up in charge of the cult at the end. This one was a good time too, but I mean, it really feels shorter, and it felt like the goal was like, all right, we're gonna tell you a bunch of jokes that you maybe more or less have heard before, but come on, we can all go for another round of making fun of how stupid Bigfoot following is. So little of that, a little of the actual Sasquatch standing right there, and they still managed to get it wrong. Only focus on the dumb proof, and the punchline at the end that, no, I wanted him not to find out about us. And okay, you're done now.
I'm actually
I knew
I'm actually gonna watch that little ending again for that. That's so
I was waiting for some sort of punchline for that, but I knew it wasn't just him being Sasquatch. I just didn't know. I didn't know it would go to that romance level, but I knew it was
Turns out
something.
that he's actually in a gay relationship the entire time.
Sasquatch, LGBTQIA icon.
Oh,
Let's go.
That's Yes.
On National
Honestly, I'm not-
Women's Day as well. I mean, come on.
Oh,
The thing
my
is, I'm not too surprised
National
about this
Women's
because I've
Day.
seen
Again.
Vinci Brothers.
Yes, absolutely. I want a storyline with those two. I want to see their child grow up, and yeah, I want all that.
And if anybody is going to have bestiality in their shorts, that
Oh, Hell of a Boss can do it. Oh, that would okay. If Hell of a Boss had bestiality, I'm like that would be tame. Bestiality is considered tame, I think, in this universe.
Yeah,
It'd be meh, next Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, you don't go around people saying people are actually, have a thing that way for animals people you don't know. But Viz does a lot of animals in her stuff, and I mean, heck, I think I don't know. Does anybody in Has Been Hotel some of them practically are creatures of some kind? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Alistair is actually I think half deer because of him being mistook for a deer. So he has it the top of his hair isn't hair the two things that look kind of like horns. They're actually not horns or hair. They're deer. They're deer ears. That's why they move.
Oh.
And then he also has deer hooves at the bottom of his shoes because if he takes his shoes off, then he has deer hooves.
What?
So he's part deer.
I thought he had antennas.
Yeah.
No, they're actually deer
Bee
ears.
and her dog
You
boyfriend.
mean deer antlers?
Bee and a dog.
You mean antlers? I think.
He has. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, he has ears and antlers
because he has antlers because how he died was apparently he got shot because the hunter thought he was a deer.
Exactly. So he has antlers, deer ears, and hooves.
Wow, he has hooves underneath those shoes. Oh my god! Wow, but so he's about a deer human hybrid. He's like a deer human hybrid, and then you have the Goetia, which are based off birds. They're based off birds or owls or something. You have the imps that have ram horns.
Yeah.
And oh, you have Beelzebub. That's like a mix of a fox, dog, butterfly hybrid.
I don't know what the fuck Viv was thinking with that design. It is from a character designer standpoint, because I have studied character design and professional studies before.
Beelzebub's
it's not good.
Beelzebub's design makes just as much sense as Discord's. Yeah. It makes just as much sense as a Draconechus. It makes it's that sense, and everybody else on that council except probably Lucifer still make no sense.
Oh, hey guys, I made a clerical mistake. I'm so sorry. I miscredited Ben Diskin as being the voice of Lugosi. I was wrong. I apologize. No, he was the voice of Jack from Beastars.
Oh, okay.
I love that guy.
Yeah, Jack is a great roommate.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Nice. Need this everywhere. Oh, nice. But I'm gonna watch this ending again. It's so funny. Wait a minute. That could be the next kind of crazy anime or manga or something I don't know. This could maybe fall into Beastar's footsteps or something. My boyfriend is Bigfoot.
No. There's already an anime that was released 2 seasons ago. That was literally about a human girl dating a blue wolf boy.
What?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I am not even kidding.
I have it written down because I watched it and I actually really liked it.
That's not
it was so good.
Wait a minute. I think I might know what you're talking about. Oh no. Is it Wolf's Children?
No, it's not a movie.
It has a very light novel name. Let me to pull it down, have it written.
Okay.
What's the description?
It's a girl dating a blue wolf man. Is that what that is?
Well, it's called With You Our Love Will Make It Through.
with you.
Wow.
Yes, it's that one.
That's
What
a-
a title! What a title!
Like
Yeah,
I said,
just
had a very
look it
light
up.
novel
Just look it
name.
Okay,
I will
these
say,
titles
like,
are what is going on with these titles? They are just getting more and more.
Not
Like-
good.
They're getting more and more. Just what's going on?
yeah,
What's
but the
going
way
on?
I like to describe this is like, yeah, like if you ever see, like most of you, I think, seen Beastars, you know, it's basically the whole thing with the Legoshis. He wants to get together with Haru, but
Right.
is afraid he'll like devour her or something like that.
Yeah.
Here's like,
Like what?
his-
Like what all the Zootopia fans are like shipping with Nick and Judy.
Like seriously, the furry community right now, they're hungry for anything, and we got goat recently.
but
Oh my god,
Hey.
the furry community is having a moment with Zootopia too, and I'm just sitting back here like,
Let's not forget Beast Guys, Bad Guys 2 also came out last year.
Yep.
But,
There you go. That's right. The furries are having a moment here.
and also Goat just came out, which I seen was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, goat. I forgot a goat. Yeah.
But just going back to yeah, with Love American too, I like to describe it like it's sort of like how Legoshi is that sort of like he's the big sort of 3 points, like he's worried about he'll devour Haru or something like that relationship. Here it's more like yeah, he's more worried, like the big sort of like plot issue is like they're worried that like his like this is repressed or sexual energy will like take over when he's around her, like he's too aroused by her.
Oh,
And
yeah.
just
I think
literally
there was
starts
some
being
moment where she's like, Legoshi, my body wants to go into your mouth.
Okay,
Oh,
there's
yeah, that's
actually there
literally
was
happened.
there is a scene right now. This I don't, you know what? Fuck it. This happened where Legoshi and Haru were in a hotel, and so Legoshi got on top of Haru, and they were about to do stuff when Legoshi. But when Haru, out of prey instinct, put her entire arm in Legoshi's mouth, and he panicked because she had a prey instinct. Because predators have instincts where they want to, eat herbivores, while
Yeah.
carnivores have carnivores have instincts where they want to eat herbivores. Herbivores have instincts where they want to be eaten by carnivores. So Haru had an instinct to put her arm in Legoshi's mouth because herbivores feel like they're destined to be eaten. And then she realized what she did and realized that she nearly just killed herself and took her arm out of Legoshi's mouth. And then they ended up still sleeping in the same bed, but away from each other because Haru felt guilty for nearly killing herself and Legoshi felt guilty for nearly being the cause that she nearly killed herself. Keep in mind, I know this considering I've read the manga 3 times in a row.
but yeah, like
So I know for a fact this is what happens.
Okay, I'm okay. I would think herbivores would have an instinct to be like, oh fuck, get away. Oh, get away. I gotta
Oh
get
no,
away.
they have an instinct where they want to be eaten. So Haru nearly kills herself.
So
that
herbivores. So in this world, this can't be true in the real animal kingdom, but so in this world, herbivores are suicidal.
Exactly, and Haru nearly killed herself.
What's creators these days? What is going on?
So the herbivores are suicidal, and the carnivores want to kill people. And also,
Okay,
carnivore
I
blood
need, like,
is used as a
like, a
metaphor for
initiative.
drugs.
There needs to be like an initiative around here. Be like, click on your local mangaka. If they're
Exactly.
okay.
Also, blood of herbivores is basically like a metaphor for drugs. And then there's the black market, which is a metaphor for drug dealers.
For a minute, I thought
And
you were
then-
going to say aphrodisiac.
Nope, it's a metaphor for drug dealers. And the meat and, the blood is a metaphor for drugs. So the beasts get basically they get extremely powerful. Like the carnivores get extremely powerful when they consume herbivore blood, which is the reason why they get addicted to it when it's illegal, because it's a metaphor for drugs.
Oh.
Because this entire series is based on deep social commentary. So this is deep social commentary about illegal substances.
Okay, very smart. But I still ask my local mangaka if they're okay.
Exactly. Like there's literally a scene where Legoshi has to devour Lewis's leg in order to not get murdered by a bear. So then to save him, he has to eat Lewis's leg. And then later down the line, there's multiple scenes that prove that Legoshi and Lewis have gay feelings for each other, which is confirmed multiple times in the manga and the anime.
Wolfgang, they literally have more chemistry than Legoshi and Haru. And
Exactly.
even Louis and Haru. It's literally the thing is that the two guys should have just dated. And we should have had
to be
Haru
fair-
as the best
Oh my
girlfriend.
god.
I think
Exactly.
the thing is, actually, I think Louis like has his best chemistry, arguably with like Juno. Juno gets done so badly by that series, and
Juno gets done so wrong. I feel so bad for her. Juno gets done so wrong.
Doomed
You know,
Yaoi.
that's so
Toxic
bad.
doomed Yaoi. I mean, congratulations.
It's Doom
We now have
Straight.
the
It's
pinnacle.
actually Doom Straight. It's actually Doom Straight right now as
Doom
well.
Straight.
Because-
It's Doom Straight.
Yeah,
The
because-
pinnacle
yeah.
of doomed straight. This is the pinnacle of toxic relationship doomed straight, right?
Doomed straight.
Yeah. Once again, mangaka, please answer this question.
right.
Are y'all okay?
I'm madly in love with. She literally went on a news report, by the way, and said, "I'm madly in love with the deer man."
Like honestly, Power Aragaki honestly took the emotional extremes of her father and put it in with furries. That's all. Because like
Exactly.
You know what?
Yeah, now
Yeah.
here's a link I said I put in the for the a scene from the with love you are love can make it through, where it's like you can see like sort of plot point is like the animal instincts has to cover are like in the opposite direction there.
Oh,
Mhm.
We say strange times in the world of manga.
strange
Oh
in
boy.
the world.
Strange
Oh.
times.
I'm not
I have
sure
a
if
permanent
you're- if it's not-
hyperfixation on beastars.
I'm not sure how many of you are actually watching the Lincoln because
I'm watching it. I'm watching it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm watching it.
I'm watching it and I don't know why the hell anyone thought that this was a good idea. This is an idea.
but it actually is a very good romance anime. Like it's
It
just
is fantastic. Honestly, I support these two so badly. It's like say hello to your furry awakening, sister.
You know what? Oh yeah, those are definitely like send out all the stars, send out all the Zootopias, all the Sings, all the Zootopia Sing, bad guys. What else? All the beast
Goats.
stars, the goats. Send out all that into the world and watch what happens to the furry community.
No, technically, we can also add Digimon to this because they were one of the originators for the furries.
That is true.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Which as freaking fracking dark as Digimon apparently is. Sure, why not?
Yeah,
Why
I would say Digimon contributed more to like furries than Pokemon ever did. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Honestly,
And it
fair.
just happens.
Except for Mystery Dungeon. That's always going to
Yeah.
be the major gateway game series for people who just realized they were furries all along.
I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy and watch all the people, anyone who's scared, like running away in terror, and I'll just be sitting back in the with popcorn, and I'll just be like, mhm.
Yeah, I can't believe how much this podcast went from like, oh, we're just gonna talk about Sasquatch to now, oh, we're talking about all the shipping between furries and non-furries. Oh boy,
Then
I
again,
love this podcast,
Then
man.
again, you have Sasquatch. You have Sasquatch in it and confirmed in this world to be
Well, we need to talk about the history of covert furry
somebody make a manga. out of it.
gendering
Somebody make a
because
freaking manga
I
out of it.
don't know how much depth there is to any of these other things.
Honestly, right now, I'm just fearing that there's going to be an actual popular isekai that's just going to be people being turned into animals depending on like their aptitudes and whatnot, and they're wondering why the hell are they feeling certain things, and it's just like it's going to be insane.
You know what? There's actually kind of a book series that I've listened to multiple times that I want to shout out here. It's called Strength Unleash. It's very similar. It's very similar to what you're talking about. There's like different there's like anthropomorphic characters in this, but it's done like really, really well. And the main character, I still have no idea if they're human. I have no idea if they're human. I think they are, but I'm not 100%. But it's really, really, it's really good. It's really good. So it's so something like that. I don't even know why I was talking about.
By the way, Jen, I'm gonna have to warn you.
Hmm?
JoJo Part 7 is not gonna help the furry cause. It's just gonna make it so much worse.
You mean it's gonna? You mean it's gonna make it? It's gonna make it more. Make it better, right?
It's gonna make it more scarier if you catch my drift.
But
Oh, no.
speaking of books,
Well, it could color me intrigued.
speaking of like books of that series of like a furry character, I just happened to, because I keep seeing ads for like the animated adaptation of it. I decided to check out like a book of the Wind Feather Saga. You ever heard of that?
No.
The Wind Feather Saga?
Might have.
I heard of it. I heard of it actually.
Yeah, I think I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Never
because I
heard
keep
of
seeing like ads because it's a very like it's being adapted. It's by apparently like this streaming service called Angel. Is like, which also has apparently like a Bluey clone. But this, yeah, I've seen it as like its art direction is very Dragon Prince, like very, very Dragon Prince.
Is
Also, I
it,
just
is it
realized
hopefully the
something.
good part of Dragon Prince and not the overextended trying to fundraise for like an extended series, even though you had 7 seasons to try to finish it up, and instead you wasted all of our time with like a time skip and then screwing over the pacing for the next 2 seasons until the final season did somewhat decently, but it was like still a horrible end. That Dragon Prince?
Yeah, I never even finished. I just seen the highlights because I just couldn't deal with these other seasons.
Oh my god, guys, we forgot about Pixar's Hoppers. That's also furry propaganda.
I know.
Yeah, I'm actually
Gamer
seeing that.
girl.
I'm actually gonna be
Gamer
seeing that
girl.
like Tuesday.
Like,
Oh.
there's this really cute couple that came to the line at work today that, like, a little shy, but yeah, when I got them talking about what they were going to go do, they had to admit that they were going to see, it's Hoppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were going to take each other to that.
Aw.
Oh,
That's gonna be a fun time. Plus, it's gonna have
Yeah.
the lizard meme. It's gonna have the lizard meme. Finally, we get to see the movie where the lizard meme is
Yeah.
supposed to be coming from.
Okay, well,
They get hate of
Pixar
people.
has clearly been advertising the heck out of this. They really, really think this is one of those times they're going to score, maybe even make a comeback. But as a matter of fact, its Rotten Tomatoes score is already out. Anybody want to guess?
60.
Oh. No, what is it?
94.
But
Sir, we got it! We got it!
but also to say, like, I think their global opening is supposed to be like 88 million is supposed to be tracking, which is still pretty good. The thing is, like, here, one thing I was like saying, I sort of get annoyed by people are like LAO fans are complaining like, oh, LAO got so much less attention. It's like, yeah, because they believe they can actually make money off of hoppers. And like, because the only people remember about LAO was the advertisement for hoppers, the lizard meme. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I remember.
I mean, movies in general, they're just not as big of a market as they were when communities and podcasts like this were forming and all of us were going to see them all the time. Like, I mean, the idea of a Pixar movie not being a hit back then, even one of the weaker ones like Cars, it just wasn't fathomable. But sure enough, nowadays, yeah, it's tough. Like,
Well,
it
I
seems
got
like
you.
they have
Disney
to
is
cut their
like-
losses approach some of the time.
The thing is, Disney is very much to blame with that themselves, from like very objective, because multiple things have compounded. One is that they're pushed their streaming too hard, basically undercut their own like theatrical releases. Especially Pixar, because like for a while even stuff like Red should have been in theaters and Luca, but they didn't want to have put in theaters because like, oh, people aren't going yet, so we'll just release it on streaming, which hurt them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And then on top of that, like if you haven't looked compared to a number of releases, Pixar's is putting out just Pixar alone, not even including Disney Animation, is like releasing like often 1 or 2 movies a year. Like, and if you look at the release before, when they're only doing like a movie every other year, you can sort of put a little bit extra polish into that one and not have every other movie be mediocre.
Here's a you're gonna like this one-liner. Hoppers isn't just James Cameron's newest Avatar if it had feelings. It's also James Cameron's Avatar if it was actually good.
Yay.
That's it. That's it. We're watching Hoppers. I don't care about my Disney blocking. I'd rather watch Hoppers than I would any James Cameron movie. Take
Let's
that,
go,
James
Hoppers.
Cameron!
Let's go.
I mean, wait, did James Cameron do something? Do we like actually hate him lately, or is this just posturing?
No, I just don't like Avatar. I just don't like Avatar.
I think it's just because of how successful Avatar is, because it is ridiculous.
Do you
Well,
like
actually,
none of the Avatar, or just Avatar as a whole, or just Cameron, or what?
It's just for me. Like, I saw the first Avatar, I hated it. I was like, I'm so sick and tired of the Native American narrative, how bland the story tropes are. And it's just like, there was nothing original. It was only spectacle, and I don't care about the spectacle. If you want to do it about spectacle, like if you're trying to do realistic, I see weird blue people with cat ears. Even though you have unique dragons and whatnot, you're still focusing on these just blue elongated people. And it's like, I don't see anything unique here. I just see somewhat the reinterpretation of Native American custom,
but also
an alien species.
Now, one thing I did not care about, one thing that I now wished I didn't look at, but then once it was shown to me, I was like, oh, wait a minute, I get it, and I really, and honestly, I don't care for it. What they made the present company excluded. They made the white savior thing. They made Jake Sully like the chosen one. They made the white savior chosen one thing. You know. I didn't even know about it until I read an article criticizing. And at the time, I had just seen Avatar, and I was like, what? And then I read an article about it. At first, I was like, how dare you? It's absolutely amazing and whatever. But I read the article about it, and then when I talked about the savior part, I was like, wait a minute. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I'll admit, I'm more with DC. I think that Avatar didn't commit any sins that weren't pretty present in blockbusters throughout the time.
It's just dancing with wolves in space. Like, that's what everyone is.
Well, I mean, I don't think Avatar would have 1/10 the backlash it has if it was just a successful blockbuster. And I mean, to me, they're basically Hollywood's ultimate series of blockbusters that are certainly blockbusters. I think, like if you get past the reductionist takes, there are aspects of it that work, like the emotional side of the guy getting his legs back, the angle of like, getting to enter into a dream world as far as it feels like to you, another body where you can live a totally different life, and the fact that he feels like he's one is becoming more real to him than the other. There are humanistic aspects to at least the first and the second one. I haven't seen any movies lately, and I don't know if the third one would be at the top of my list, but I think that okay.
I would say third. I saw the third and honestly, I think because of the other two, I'm like kind of burnt out a bit. Especially towards the end, I'm like, really? But I don't know. I would say, like, I would honestly say, like, if you had to see the third, I'm like, just I would put it in, like, like, it's up to you.
But I will say,
it doesn't really need to exist, but yet it does.
I mean, I had just enough goodwill after the second one to, like, if the third one had come out swinging, if they were like, all right, James Cameron clearly saved his highest energy for last, but it doesn't sound like the case. But go ahead, DC.
I was going to say, one thing I think we can all celebrate, though, Zootopia kicked the crud out of Avatar 3.
It was
unexpected and neat surprise.
deserved. Well
The
deserved.
furries truly have shown up.
Furries won.
Having a moment.
This
And
is
that
the
said,
moment.
no, that does not mean that I want to hear the 100 millionth and first verbalization of this movie does not story as well as it visuals. Why am I the only one bringing that up?
What?
Oh, that's the
His critiques.
that's how you know you're ahead of the curve. You say that at
Oh.
Avatar. You are the only person that says that at Avatar. And I should know, I have heard the only person who says that about Avatar. In fact, I have heard all millions and millions of different only person who says that about Avatar say it since it first came out in 2009. That makes 16 years now. I am a little bit burnt on hearing this movie does not story as well as it visuals. Why am I the only one bringing that up? And in fact, it can't help but make me root for Avatar a little bit, purely out of spite.
Sure, why not?
Boy, that, and I felt like Avatar 2 was, for what it was, a fairly good comeback. I felt like James Cameron stepped up and delivered his, like, okay, no, you're going to say that all I'm doing is delivering, the great visuals. Well, let it be said that I didn't deliver the top tier, the top drawer, the peak achievement in 2022, was it, of visuals and staging of action scenes and such. 2022, the emotional qualities, I feel like you'd get the same, like, give it its props where it's due kind of review from me that I said about the first one. Although, plus the fact that he created just about the most badass whale I think I've ever seen in anything.
The whale was pretty freaking cool. The whale was pretty cool.
Ooh.
I like the world. I like the world of Pandora. The first was gorgeous. The second, I'll admit, setting wise, the second to me, just I don't know. It was like it just took it over another. It just took it to another level. And like in the second one, I loved the second one. Maybe because I have a penchant for tropical anything. So,
and allow me to point out the thing that we can all celebrate Avatar 2 for. Kate Winslet, of all people, kicked Tom Cruise's ass in celebrity breath holding and broke his record.
No way.
Yes. Kate Winslet, of all people, holds the record now for an actor holding their breath underwater, and not Tom Cruise, who takes pride in holding all the records for a celebrity because Tom Cruise's ego.
Makes sense.
Boy.
Well, hey, but hey, it is Women's Appreciation Month. Yes!
Wait.
Yeah.
I thought it was a day. I thought it was a day, not the month.
Nah.
Is it a year or is it a month?
Whichever you want, I'll let you have it. Boy. Make the spiteful guys more spiteful or something.
I forgot. Is it a month or is it a month or is it a day?
Like if it was a month, I would have heard it.
I'm a lady and I don't know this. That's sad.
I mean, all I know is that today was actually daylight savings time starting.
Same. We spring forward, I suppose.
Yes.
Right. Well,
And
Google has search results.
and then St. Patty's Day is next Tuesday. Is there anyone of Irish descent?
I don't know.
Anyone
Also,
of Irish
it's
descent in the call tonight? Not me.
1/8 Irish. Also, it's International
1/8.
Women's Day. It's Women's History Month.
Oh, Women's History.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough. I totally forgot.
Remember all the women accomplishments that were hidden because of men.
I'm a lady and I forgot this.
See, this is the men agenda for you. They're trying to cover it up so you don't think about yourself in a positive light.
They're trying to get in my head.
They're saying
I
Hopper's
remember.
its strength might be that it's the funniest Pixar movie.
Oh, honestly, I would believe it. I feel like I feel like its only comparison might be to the Wild Robot, which probably the Wild Robot would clear. But still,
That's DreamWorks. Like,
I
what is
know.
the funniest Pixar movie?
Okay,
funniest.
let's think.
Ooh,
Let's
that's a
think about this. Let's think about this for a moment.
Turning
Okay,
Red
there's
had
Monsters
funny
Inc.
moments.
Yeah,
Monsters
Turning
Inc.
Red, Monsters Inc.
I hope that hurt, Lizard Boy.
You know what? I'm gonna say funniest. Turning Red.
Okay, we're getting some more traction for Turning Red. I might put my
Turning
vote
Red,
for
that's
Turning
the
Red as
funniest.
well.
Finding
Red,
Nemo
funniest.
might be on the Monsters Inc. level that like it had a lot of funny moments.
I
A
just
Bug's Life tried as hard as comedy as it did anything else, I guess.
it's like the stuff like Onward. Onward did not feel like a comedy, like I believe. Then there's also Luca is not also a comedy. It's not a comedy.
Some of their shorts, like Presto, Presto got rave reviews for being super funny, but I don't know, that one didn't really do it for me.
It's honestly between Turning Red and Monsters Inc. Honestly, because Monsters Inc. ended up with like the whole using laughter, and with Mike Wazowski being an awesome punchline character. It's just like, yeah, that was like the most comedy Pixar really focused on until Turning Red.
I said, don't sleep on Finding Nemo. My name's Dory, and I don't think I've ever eaten a fish.
Okay, I'm going to be honest about Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo is kind of like an all-arounder. That's the thing about Finding Nemo.
Yeah, well, I mean, no more than any of the other ones are. Like Monsters Inc. lets itself get heavy there a few times.
But remember the over-exaggerated reaction of Sully when he thought that Boo was killed off? Like a glory, fiery display.
Yeah, but remember the reaction of Sully when he has like what he just did to Boo shoved right in his face and realizes that's what he's been doing to kids for years now. That's there for some of the all-time most delicate Pixar moments.
All right, but I guess with that said, let's wrap up our thoughts on the Helluva short.
Yes.
For sure.
I mean, all fair enough jokes. I feel like they were all within the bounds of what I would have expected a short about Bigfoot to be. The most creative, of course, is to have the mayor actually be Bigfoot. That's a good jab at how wrong everybody's getting it, and like what a good character he is, and the fact that he talks like Bigfoot, except when he realizes that they still think he's the mayor. Like, he was a fun character for what it was. I felt like they could have gotten more out of it if they really wanted to, but I guess they didn't really want to. They just wanted this to be a fun 5 minutes with the Helluva Boss gang under gag of the day. And fair enough. Like, these shorts are fine at worst and pretty darn solid at best. And while I feel like this one tended more towards the former, I enjoyed it.
Honestly, I agree with that.
Sure.
The plot twist was actually like completely out of nowhere, which is why it was kind of funny that they wrote that in there. I did enjoy the fact that they kind of showed how Blitz is still an oblivious as fuck character, with the fact that he just fully fell for that, and how he instantly decided to start not believing the guy only because he figured out their ruse that they were demons sent by a magical crystal because they figured out about the Asmodean crystal. So I thought that it was very interesting that the one guy that everybody thinks is crazy actually was right about everything, was right about there being a Bigfoot and all the terrible things that he did to that poor man. And then he ended up predicting the main plot of the show by accident. So honestly, I think that an underrated character is that one quote-unquote crazy guy. Because I'm pretty sure that he's the first human in one of these shorts to actually catch on to the fact that these are demons using a magical crystal. So good on him for finally seeing the obvious.
Isn't it weird that the old the old man's design in there was strangely familiar?
Oh, you mean like? Well, I mean McGucket or something like that. I feel like it's an archetype that you That's been
It's
put
like
into a lot.
I feel like we've seen it in like a Hatfield and McCoy's or Old Mountain Man. Wait a minute.
I mean, well, McGucket, right, from Gravity Falls.
Got it. I think it was like a Hatfield and McCoy thing, but also like, I don't know, strangely derivative of Yosemite Sam.
Oh yeah, he was kind of like Yosemite Sam.
I'm
Only
the only one who hears
hunter.
just descriptions of McGucket with every word being said right now.
I guess so, but I don't know. Maybe just the style of it looked so familiar. I'm like, I swear, where have I seen this design before? And it's just, I don't know. I just feel like I've seen that exact design somewhere, and I can't. And it's not, and I'm not placing where.
Yeah. Again, I do
You
agree
look at
with the whole
McGucket and
Yosemite
say,
Sam
"Oh, that
comparison.
was it." I'm gonna be like,
And it's like, oh, that was the comparison the whole time, because he's the only character who's been able to actually see the obvious that they're demons using a crystal. Finally, someone who can see the obvious. The only time that somebody could actually see the obvious was when they were outright told that there were demons using a crystal. But he's the first one who didn't have to get told. He's the only smart one in the human world, I swear. He's the only smart one in the human world. I feel so bad for him.
I feel like that a bit.
I feel so bad for him. He's the only smart one in the human world because he's the only one that didn't have to be directly told to figure out the plot of the show. I feel so bad for this man. He's the only smart one in a village of idiots. I was about to make a reference.
I was about to make a reference. Sam, I'll give you that.
I was about to make a reference to the only gay in the village, and I don't know why. I think it's because I have lack of sleep.
Wow. And then the little twist at the end.
Yeah. Actually, that's why I made that reference. I understand now. My brain isn't crazy.
What's that? I'm so watching that again.
Sometimes.
That's too funny.
I just wanted to say that this episode was probably an actual anti-government killer, in which case the person in hell was also wanting to kill the mayor for political reasons. That's why they said Bigfoot, in order to divert themselves from their actual political agenda. Mm-hmm.
Oh, makes for that's interesting too.
They just hit the fact. They just hit the fact in plain sight because they knew them as Bigfoot. What they didn't know that they were the mayor. And that the Bigfoot probably killed him because he was being such an obstacle in his way of his candidacy.
Oh, I see.
Yes, this is my theory for this episode now.
Aha! That actually is a theory that makes a lot of sense.
Dun, dun, dun.
Such a twist. Such a twist.
Anybody know the actual story of the Patterson-Gimlin film? As in the famous shot of Bigfoot of him kind of turning around that you always see?
Oh, that one.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So there were these two guys, Patterson and Gimlin. Patterson was a notorious con artist, huckster, and Gimlin was a guy. And they wanted to find Bigfoot, and they
brothers.
Yep, gathered stories around town about where they'd recently sighted a Bigfoot. This was in the 50s, 60s, and that earlier time span. And they bought one of those cameras that looks like really low quality footage by modern standards. And they went into the woods and camping and taking watches and lookouts and all of that. And very official, unofficial expedition with 3 people and all that. And I forget who the third guy was. And then they almost immediately found Bigfoot. They walking around, they saw Bigfoot walking by a river area. They ran up to it, bouncing the camera footage around, and then pointed it at Bigfoot and created about a coherent, 12 seconds of Bigfoot walking and then turning back. And then they start chasing it again and somehow manage to lose it. Oh, convenient things are convenient. And So yeah, Gimlin, who claims to have really been just this naive, expected them to get famous right away. And instead, people started challenging it right away. And then they, after the footage being questioned and studied and derided and exposed and laughed at and pointed at, and featuring people coming out of the woodwork claiming to have been playing Bigfoot in the costume and trying to demonstrate how they did it and whatnot. The movie has dunked on every one of them and somehow managed to survive. This thing will not go away. Nobody who claims to have been the one in the Bigfoot suit can completely explain, get their story straight, explain everything. No analyst can entirely explain why a Bigfoot would walk like that. I mean, even though, reasonable explanations have been put forth, the story of like an animal Bigfoot size that nobody has heard of would walk and look this way. Like nobody has been able to say that it wouldn't yet. Close-up examinations of the suit have only seen that actual muscles seem to contract. So Patterson, the con artist, was either the world's luckiest con artist or he was the world's luckiest son of a bitch, because this thing will just not leave long after he died.
Wow.
Oh no.
Wow.
Wow.
Right.
For some reason, that instantly, when you said con artist, it instantly made me think of the Flim Flam Brothers and fucking Shadow Milk Cookie, the Cookie of Deceit. I have a problem. I keep thinking of fucking cookies.
Okay, somebody get Wolfgang some milk and cookies. He could clearly use a couple.
I have a problem.
I mean, they're good. When you want milk and cookies, you want milk and cookies.
Yes, but it's Shadow Milk Cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom, who's the Cookie of Deceit, who's also evil. And I know all the lore.
But yeah, the Patterson Gimlin film is like if one of the Flim Flam brothers had a movie, a documentary mini movie claiming to expose something that ended up defining their entire life to the point that they swore on their deathbed, but that, no, this time I really did. This really was legitimate. It wasn't one of my scams. And you weren't like, okay, I don't know if you're just desperate for relevance or if this is the one time we should take you seriously.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Flim Flam Brother seems to work for this.
Mm-hmm.
I love con artist characters because there's so many con artists in real life that they finally get represented for being con artists.
True.
Oh, I was raised on one of the all-time great PBS characters, a con artist. His name was literally Schemer. The actor never had another role before or since, but yeah, I kid you not, he just like went hard AF on his con artist character, and he created someone like right up there with Robbie Rotten, We Are Number One viral song. Like,
oh my god, every time I think of that song, I think of the one guy who's like, he was in, like, I think at one point he was in the Rift Cafe. It's like Firebrand. He made a video on FOB Equestria of like,
Firebrand?
Like, yeah, Firebrand.
Firebrand.
It's like a video. He made like a video like the We Are Number One with like cleaning up all the soldiers who were like causing chaos at FOB Equestria. So just like playing We Are Number One while rounding up all the soldiers so they stop destroying the base.
Firebrand, very cool. I got to hug Firebrand once.
Oh wait, really? That's insane.
I originally wanted to shake his hand. I originally wanted to just shake his hand and everything because I wanted to say like I love your videos, but he's like, I don't shake hands, I hug, and I was like, okay, and I got a hug.
Oh my god! I've literally been watching his videos since like I think 2017. I started watching his videos, probably earlier. Like probably like 2016. I've been watching him for like most of my damn life. So that is actually the coolest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, he seems a pretty cool guy.
I've been a fan of that guy for years, like ever since I joined the fandom. So that's genuinely so cool.
Yeah, it was like I'm trying to remember when it was. It was like the last I can't even remember. I think it was TrotCon, but I'm not 100%. I don't remember. Oh my gosh, it was so long ago. I don't remember.
That was so cool. That's legitimately so cool. I've been a fan of that guy for years.
Oh, love it. Love his top 10s and such, and the commentary on the Bronies react on the Bob Equestria reacts. Oh my gosh,
I love FOB Equestria.
Love the reactions. I absolutely just love the reactions.
Do you still follow Fiery Joker or nah?
Oh yeah, I do follow Fiery Joker.
Is he still posting on there?
Yeah,
he is.
He still posts. Like, oh my god.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, I
He does his countdowns. He does music top 10s constantly. He does countdowns. He did Bluey episode reviews. Because honestly,
I love the music. One of the music top 10 one. I still have it in one of my lists because I absolutely just loved the chart, the list that he had. So I'll have to get
it's him.
All right. With that said, any other closing thoughts on this episode before we head out?
Gay Sasquatches.
That was the best part. I'll give it that.
Yes.
And my obsession with cookies is becoming severe. I might need help.
Oh my god. Get out of the jar! Get out of the jar!
Dog eat cookie world out there.
It's a dog eat cookie world out there.
The line from that scam character I was telling you about.
And I'm the dog who keeps going on rants about how there's a character in the game known as Black Sapphire Cookie who has sentience and knows that he's in a video game.
All right, pull him away
He's
from
the most
the
powerful
microphone before he
character
gets
in the
going.
game.
Oh god!
It's like Monica.
Quick, sign out. You'll have to about nothing but cookies for weeks.
Here's a taste of honey.
We're here for more Helluva shorts. Oh, let's see for the next 10th one to see if it's going to be a special one. All right.
All right. With that said, I guess see y'all next time, which probably will be in a month because these seem to be coming out rather consistent nowadays.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.